then God's able to fill us up, and we're able to be a resource for our spouse. And now we're in a place of that spontaneous resource to give love to our spouse. And so that's what we want to start, is to step back. I know you're trying to work on your marriage, and that's great. But before let's work on our marriages, and that's why we're here. But also, let's find that garden every day. In a garden, we've had several gardens in different seasons of our lives. But you know what? No matter where that garden was, it's the same God. The same faithful God who saw me through my brokenness and allowed and healed me and just ministered to me. I'm still healing. I'm still have that brokenness, and we are in the process of our sanctification while working on our marriages. And that's challenging. It's like shooting at a target, a moving target, and you yourself is also moving. It's hard. We are all in the process of our sanctification, trying to work on a marriage that's still evolving. And it is exciting if we begin with God. Second thing, so my question to you is this. I think I have a question. Alright? Let me jump through some of the things. It says, am I content and satisfied with God that I can truly say that He is my all in all, my treasure, and my great reward? Can I really say to myself that God, more than anything, you are my treasure? I value you and I'm more excited about you more than anything else. And then, next question. Are you in a place in your life right now where you can honestly say, God is more than enough and I need Him more than anyone else? Can you truly say that? Are you in that place where God is more than enough and I need Him more than anyone else? Because you know why? Some people get married for the wrong reasons. Not all, but some people get married for the wrong reasons. I got married with the wrong reason. Because I was young, I was clueless, I didn't know God. I was just looking for a relationship. I was just looking for somebody whom I could be with because there was a brokenness in me that needed a fix. And I got married hoping that would fix my brokenness. Some people get married because they're lonely. Some people because maybe they grew up in a dysfunctional home and they want to escape that. And they want to start a family where hopefully they will find their fix in that. And you know what? We need to start with God. Si Lord muna, dun muna tayo magsimula. Let's start there. Alright? There was a part in Genesis 2, I won't read it for the sake of time. There were rivers that were flowing from the garden to all creation. I think that's 4 or 5 rivers. There was life flowing from the garden. And the life that was flowing, the river that was flowing from the garden, was able to supply the water to all creation. And what does that show us? If we have a right relationship with God, and it's life-giving, it will bless all our relationships. Our relationship with our spouse, our children, our co-workers, our members. It will bless everything, but we've got to connect first to the real source. So the next thing, verse 15, it says, the Lord God took the man and put him in the garden of Eden to work it and keep it. Who put the man in the garden? God. Who gave him? So God was the one who defined to him what he's going to do. It's not us. Said, Adam, go there, take care of the garden. that I planted. It is God who's going to define our purpose, not marriage. Don't believe the lie from that movie, Jerry Maguire. How many of you remember that line in Jerry Maguire? When he saw this woman, what did he say? You complete me. That's a lie. That's Hollywood. Nobody else in this world can complete me. Yes, I love being with my wife. I love our relationship. I love spending time with her. I enjoy this season of our life. But that doesn't complete me. And so God put him in a. So my question to you is this. What is your purpose? What did God give to you today that you need to be faithful? Your purpose is not to finish school and then find a job and then get married one day and have children. That marriage is a tool that God can use in order for you to fulfill your purpose. Paul and Jesus were single men, but they served the purpose of God. That means if your purpose of God for you necessitates a spouse, then God will give you a spouse. When God gave him, the marriage was always in the context of the purpose of God, not for the purpose of companionship. It is a blessing to walk with somebody that you love and you like to be with, but that's not the goal. The goal is not marriage. The goal is not, it's important to have a marriage that is life-giving in order for us to fulfill our purpose. Alright? Again, we're stepping back just so that we know what we're into. And then that's the third thing. Okay, so do we have questions for that? I think we have some questions for that. So my question is, do you know God's purpose for you? And what are you doing with that purpose? Your purpose was defined. Adam's purpose was defined even before Eve came into the picture. Alright? So this is a couples retreat, so I need to be faithful to that. So here we are. The most important thing. In verse 18, it says, Then the Lord God said, It's not good for a man to be alone. I will make a helper suitable or fit for him. Alright? The third thing, the first thing God gave him was his presence. Second was the purpose. Then this one, God gave Adam. We're looking for a pattern. God gave him a partner or provision. Now, it is not good. When did God say it's not good for a man to be alone? Only when he got God's presence and when he knew his purpose. Did God say it's not good for you to be alone? I will make a helpmate. A helpmate was given, or marriage was given for the purpose of God. So marriage is a tool. That's why we need to work on it. We need to sharpen it. We need to make it work right. Because let me just say this, without God's presence in our lives, especially for you men, without the presence of God, without really knowing God, and without knowing your purpose, it is better for you to be alone. Because if you don't know the presence of God, you don't know the purpose of God, then you're just a walking time bomb. You're like a walking suicide bomber, wrapped with all the bombs, ready to explode anytime. Because you don't know God, and if you don't know God, you don't know. And the good thing about this is that we can know God. Alright? So the last thing, Next thing that God said in verse 19, now out of the ground the Lord God had formed every beast of the field, every bird of the heavens, and brought them to the man to see what he would call them. And whenever the man called every living creature that was its name, the man gave names to all the livestock, to the birds of the heavens, and to the beasts of the field. Now, God said, it's not good for you to be alone, I will make you help. But why in the world did God give Adam another task? To name all the animals. Hey Lord, you said I need a helper. It's not good for me to be alone. Now you're giving me another task. Why? Remember, he named all the animals. And when he named all the animals, he got to meet all the animals. Alright? He met the horse. He said, oh wow, this is a great animal. They can carry me around. He saw the monkey and the monkeys. Wow, you know, I like rambutan and the monkey can just climb up and get me. This would be a perfect helpmate. You know, he can get me anything. Then he saw a dog when he walked out to his house. Wow, pagdating na. You know, there were rose petals on the floor. The dog had his slippers in his mouth, and the tail was wagging, and what a welcome. What a welcome. But you know, in verse, what was God trying to do? God was trying to create a need in Adam. By naming all the animals, he had the chance to meet them, because God was about to give or to provide for Adam a spouse. In fact, the next verse, it says in verse 23, it says, verse 20. But for Adam, no suitable helper was found. Say, thank God that God didn't settle for an animal. Aren't you glad that God didn't settle, Adam didn't settle for the dog or for the horse? No suitable helper was found. God, again, sorry, God was trying to create a need. Again, Eve was not in the picture. Adam was so happy with God. He wasn't saying, God, parang kulang ako, or Lord, I need somebody to complete me. No. He was content, he was happy with God. But he came to a point where it's not anymore good for him to be alone. I think we all are married because we came to a point in our lives where it's not anymore good for us to be alone. And God provided, and when God provided, said those who will ever, he provided it. So what was the next thing that God? So he said, what he did, he provided. He was creating a need in us. I hope that we have that sense of need for our spouse. Then the last, this is the most important part of it, the provision. Alright, are you still here? Alright. What did God do? No suitable helper was found, verse 21. So the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon the man, and while he slept, took one of his ribs and closed up its place with flesh. So, first thing God did, he caused the man to fall into a deep sleep. Why? Remember, he had a chance to see all the animals. He saw, okay, this could be a good this could be a good helper. This could be a good helper because of this, because of that. But God put Adam to sleep. Not because the operation is going to be painful, but so that Adam will not give God unsolicited advice on what kind of partner should God make. How many of us gave suggestions to God when we were still single of what kind of a spouse or partner should we have? Or maybe not that. Maybe when you're already married, then you're thinking, God, you know, I want my husband to be like this, to be like that, to be like this. God had to put Adam to sleep so that Adam would not give God. It goes to show that God knew what he was doing. He said, Adam, chill. Adam, I got this. Adam, don't worry about it. I got this. Isn't that comforting? So it's alright. You were not shortchanged. You were not blindsided by God. It was purposeful. I didn't expect to have a wife like my wife. I had a checklist of, I have a list that is totally different from what I got. And it was great. I thank God because of my limited mind and my selfishness. If God said yes to my checklist, it would have been disaster. After being married now with my wife for 33 years, I could not think of any other person who could fit into that than my wife. That's 10 points. 100 points for me. So, put him to sleep, took one of the ribs. Why do you think God had to take a rib from the man? Maybe because Adam had spare ribs. One of the ribs, well, talking about equality, talking about the same value. Then, here's the most important part. Don't miss this one. He brought her to the man. This is what God did. He said, Eve, I want you to come here. Stand there, alright? Adam, still sleeping, clueless, was there. Why do you think it was important for God to bring Eve personally to Adam? Go back. Whom did God know? Whom did Adam do? Was it Eve or God? He knew God. He tasted the good, the faithful. God will not withhold any good thing from him. So God, I don't care who you bring to me. As long as that person comes from you, I know that's the best. There was no pressure on the part of Eve to conform to what Adam wants. There was no pressure in that marriage. There was no, maybe you could give me somebody who could cook like sinigang na crema. Or who could do laundry just like our helper before. There was no pressure for her to be somebody else. All she needed to be was to be herself. And for Adam, there was no pressure to be somebody else. All he needed to be just to be himself. In short, in marriage, a successful marriage is not finding the right person, but it's becoming right for one another. In marriage, there should be no pressure to conform to somebody else. To my own checklist of, you know what, you have to dress up like this. You have to carry yourself like this. You have to, homeschool our children just like my mother did. There was no pressure. Because the basis of acceptance was never about what the person can do or cannot do. The basis of Adam's acceptance for his wife was simply because he acknowledged that this gift was God's gift. And if he accepted the gift, then he ultimately accepted the giver of that gift, which is God. If we deny and if we do not accept the gift, if we put restrictions and qualifications for the gift, then we're saying, God, you're not good enough. In marriage, you're going to work things out. There will be challenges, but it's important that we first accept God, I don't understand. It's not perfect, just like me. This marriage is not perfect, but Lord, I'm going to accept this one. I'm going to accept my wife. I'm going to accept my husband because I know you're the one who gave this person to me, who brought it, and it will come from really knowing God and trusting Him, walking with Him, and experiencing His goodness and faithfulness in your individual life. Then you get to see that God, whoever you give me, is not perfect, and we're going to be right for one another. I'm not trying to find the right person, but it's a process of becoming right for one another. Alright? So I'm just going to throw in these questions. Do you have questions? I know we're running a little bit out of time, but here's the question. Do you feel here's what I want you to talk to your spouse, okay? That's why I asked you to pull apart from the rest of the group. Here's the question. Do I feel I fully accepted you as a gift from God? What do I do that makes you feel I accept you? And what do I do to make you feel fully accepted? If there are areas in our lives, that I have not really accepted you as my spouse, do I put conditions to you? So I'll give you 5 minutes to talk about that, and then we'll kind of come back. All right?